My name's Erin Walsh. I'm the 1st through 3rd grade director here at River Point Church, and I'm going to take you through step by step how to set up our sound equipment and other production things that you'll need for the weekend. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come in and turn on the computer. So what you'll do is you'll just start at the top and then pull your hand down, and the button that you use to turn it on is on the bottom left-hand side. So push that, and the screen will come up. And while that's getting situated, next you'll want to turn on the soundboard, and to do that, you will, this is the soundboard obviously, the button that you'll need to push is on the right-hand side on the back. You'll just kind of feel around for it. It's a big button. You'll push that in. You'll see the lights come on, so that means that it's on. And then down here is the rack that has all the controls for the projectors. And so to turn that on, there's this red button right here. It says on. You'll just push that and everything will light up. Now that the computer's turned on, you'll come down to this bottom right here.
Let me get it.
Okay. And you'll want to go to Pro Presenter. Just click on Pro Presenter once and it'll open up. Okay, so now that Pro is open, you'll want to make sure that you scroll down to, on this lower left-hand side, you'll want to make sure that you're in the folder that's marked 2014, and then click on the month that we're in. Right now we're in August, and this is your playlist right here that has everything that you'll need for service. It's got our opening and our worship songs and our teaching videos and all that other stuff. Now to get that onto these projectors, you'll take this white remote right here. There's this red button right here. You'll push that until you see the green button. Sometimes you have to move your arm around a little bit and kind of stand on one leg to get it situated. So you'll do that for that one. And then also the same for this one. Maybe. There we go. One of the most common problems that we have are at times this remote can be a little bit finicky, and so at times you'll have to leave the booth, go stand underneath the projector box and turn it on that way. So you'll just keep pushing that red button until the green light on the projector comes on. Then once it's on, you can walk over and do the other one and then come back to the sound booth and finish your setup as need be. Wait for those to turn on and get situated. Usually that's when you can come over to this light board right here. It's this black board that looks like this. The lights are already on right now, but you'll go to this blackout button and you'll just push that, and that will turn the lights on and off, the lights that are up on the stage. Down here on this rack over here, let me get out of the way, Sam. You want to make sure that it's on laptop, and so you see that red light right there, that's the one that lets you know what button you're on. And so that button right there helps control the projectors to make sure that the appropriate slides are up. If you happen to come into the Big Tent and you have the projectors turned on and everything else is already turned on, and you're noticing that the screens aren't showing up with the appropriate slides, say they're blue, that's when you'll want to come over here to this row and make sure that you're on the right channel. The one that says laptop right there, VGA 1, the red light will be on. This one that says wireless right here, that's what controls the microphone that the speaker is using up front. Always make sure when you pick up the microphone pack that there's a battery in it. On the off chance that there isn't, we have a little charger docking station right here that has 2 batteries. So you'll just take that off. You will open up the microphone pack. You just push it.
Maybe. There we go.
You'll push it back and that will open it up. You'll take your battery and you place it inside and then you close it up. There we go. And see, now you can see that there's a battery by the green light being on, and also sometimes the front will be on as well. So that tells us right now that it's on, so we're ready to go. And then to turn it off, you just turn it off and the battery light will go to red and then turn off. So when you're finished with your presentation, what the speaker will normally do is come to the soundboard operator, hand them the microphone pack, and then it's up to you to open it back up just like you did before. Take the battery out, close it back up, put the battery back over here on this charging station. You want to get a close-up of that. Stay. Okay. Wrap the cord back up and then put it back inside the drawer. And then close it. This iMac fader, this is what controls the volume that you're hearing if you're playing music or anything like that. And then this red fader right here, that's the master fader. That one tends to just stay at that level. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time working with that one. It's mainly this one right here that says wireless and iMac. So right now the wireless channel is turned off. So that means that if a speaker is standing up front, even if they have their microphone turned on, you're not going to be able to hear them through the speaker. So you want to make sure that that's turned on and then adjust it appropriately so that you can hear that person. You can turn it up, turn it down. It tends to need to be right at about 5, which is where it's at right now. You see that black line, and then it's on 5. For us on the weekends, whenever we're showing our teaching video, we always make sure that we turn this off, just in case our speaker is talking while the video's on or something like that. We can't hear them through the microphone. And then again, this button right here, it's turned on, this iMac button. This is what controls the sound that's coming through these speakers up here from our teaching video, from a worship video, or something like that. So you just adjust that up and down. Occasionally, the soundboard operator will need to come out of the booth and maybe step into the space out here to make sure, because it sounds different from back here and there. Occasionally, you just need to adjust that, and that's it. So when you first walk into the Big Tent, for the most part, it'll be completely dark. This is your light board. It's located right behind the chair that you'll sit at in the sound booth, and it takes you through and tells you where each light will be. So there's the center light. And then the entry. Your two main lights, or excuse me, your main lights that you'll be in charge of is the center light right here, and that's about it. At the very end of service, so after the 11:15 or after the 5 o'clock on Saturday, what you'll do to shut all of this equipment down is find that big button on the back of the soundboard. You'll push it again. You'll hear a slight little pop. That just lets you know that it's turned off. You'll come over here to this rack, to the same button that's red now. You'll turn it off, and you'll notice that there's a change in the projectors as well when you do that. They go to blue. You'll turn the projectors off, and again, you just push that red button until it's finished. I just got it on the first time. That's never happened. Yes, second time in a row. Again, the white remote stays back on the desk. You'll exit Pro Presenter or just minimize it. And then go up to this Apple icon right here. Click on it. Go to shut down. Are you sure you want to shut the computer down? Click on shut down. And then you'll come around to the back, find that same button that you used to turn it on with, and push that. And then you'll turn this center button. And then you'll also come over here to this other button on the light board panel where it says blackout. Punch that, and you're good to go.
Could you see the black